Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nexus, where we spotlight our favorite local businesses and some of our stars. I am out of breath because April was just getting me to do some push-ups. So I'm really excited to introduce April, but first I just want to catch you guys up on some of our Tap On It offers that we have right now. We have a really cool one out there from Soap Laundry. They even do delivery and pickup of your laundry, so if you're like super busy, just go ahead and call them. So that's really cool. And then we have a buy one, get one free pizza at Blaze. There's Rockin' Joe, Stir 22. I think we got Patty's Pub and Sebastian's Table on there too. So I want you guys to check those out. Take advantage of the great offers. And you should also check out our last week's Nexus. That was Brooke from the Focus Suites here. So we had a lot of fun last week too. And without further ado, I have the most energetic, most exciting, most happy, most fit person I've ever met in my entire life, April Kassebaum. She's an inspiration to so many people. I'm so grateful that I got to get to know her during the pandemic. And she is Fit by April. Welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's great to be here.
Oh, good. I'm so excited. This is just energy.
Yes,
It's
energy's coming. Buckle in.
I said, okay, strap on your seatbelts. This is going to be a bumpy ride. So
Absolutely.
tell us all about you, April. Where did you come from? Why are you doing what you're doing?
Well, I do want to say that when you see energy like I have, there's depth to it. And so I have lived on both coasts. I've lived in Santa Barbara, California, and I lived in New England for 22 years and settled here in Nebraska, and absolutely love being in the heart of the USA. And when I lived in Colorado, I learned that you can find yourself in the mountains. When I lived in Santa Barbara, I learned you're a tiny person in a vast ocean of life. And then when I grew up in New England, I learned that you just need to be who you are. And when you are who you are, you shine a bright light for others. And if we all connect our lights together, we elevate the human race.
Well, she is the bomb of Kassebaum. So, and then you got TNT, True North Technologies, and we're just gonna blow up around here, right?
It's gonna get crazy.
See what I mean, everybody? She's super inspirational. She is just a depth of knowledge, and she's always got the right quote. I don't know what it is about you, but you just know how to pull the right quote out at the right time. And then I pick myself back up and I go do it again.
Right? It's interesting.
Yeah.
Like that's what passion is.
Yeah.
Passion is finding those simple building blocks so that you can build upon each of those building blocks hour after hour, day after day, week after week, year after year, decade after decade. And so therefore you can just keep that passion going. And so when we had things like last year happening, a lot of people lost their passion. And so that is one of my passions, is to help people get fit, but also to help elevate the human race at the time we're in right now, so that we can all actually start working together and make beautiful things happen here on Earth. Because that's what we're put here for.
See, everything's possible with April in the room. And then you just have to remember the words and just do it every day, like you're saying.
Right, exactly.
And I'm sure you help all of your clients. Tell us more about Fit by April and how you continued your business through the pandemic and how you continued to help people get healthier, more fit. Tell us all about it.
Sure. For people that do not know me, I am Fit by April. I was formerly Optimum Fitness for 23 years, and then I bought my own domain and became Fit by April. And since 1996, I've trained 13,103 people who have lost 730 pounds since 1996. And so
over 100,000 pounds we're talking here?
114,000 pounds. That's incredible. And
how many humans is that? What's that divided by an average human body weight?
Great question. It's an average of losing 20 pounds. So obviously some people since 1996 have lost 200 pounds. Some people aren't even trying to lose weight. They're just trying to navigate life. They just want to be a fit grandma. They just want to get the most out of life that they can. And that's
build muscle.
Right.
I think you've told me a few times about elderly clients of yours that just wanted to be stronger, just to be able to keep walking, keep doing golf, doing things they love.
Yes, and keep the mind sharp.
Ooh.
Right?
Well, you gotta be on it when you're with April. So yeah, your brain has to be turned on and ready to
and
go.
if it's not turned on, I'll help you turn it on.
She's not lying. It's true.
She's not lying.
Yeah. You have to be on it when April walks in the room. You gotta be energized and ready to go. I was trying to prepare for today's Nexus by meditation.
Yes.
I remembered all of the funny times I've had with her and was really excited to see her today. Look at this. She's even got a Ferrari shirt on today because she's like a Ferrari. She's just basically a speedy little dynamite crazy girl on a mission to save the world. 1 pound at a time.
Yes, 1 person and 1 pound at a time.
Yeah.
Yes, 1 soul at a time. Help the souls here on earth. That is what we're here for. We're here to lift people up with everything we do.
I agree. It's like pick happiness, pick people. The rest of that, the white noise, just keep going in your life, right?
Ooh, I like the white noise thing, yeah.
Yeah. Like it. I like it a lot. Okay, tell us a little bit more about some of your clients and how you've helped them.
Sure. I have my original client from 1996 who has lost over 200 pounds and is working on their last 50 to 60 pounds. So that's exciting. So it can be as big as trying to lose a substantial amount of weight to get to your best self. One of my favorite clients coming to mind is a client who was hit by a semi and had 40 broken bones in his body, and he had to learn how to walk.
That's incredible.
Right.
Oh my
right.
gosh.
And so when you're there and you're with that person and they are running their first 5K in their entire life, you just don't even know. I got goosebumps all over my body.
Yeah.
You don't even know how to contain yourself. So I worked with 8-year-olds navigating elementary school and junior high. I love that age group. Love you, little people. You just say the most amazing things. I would really like working with 20 and 30-year-olds and seeing how they're trying to navigate their place in the world. I really specialize working with people who hit their 30s, 40s, and 50s and say, what the heck is this?
Yeah.
What I used to eat, I can't eat anymore. What is going on?
Where is that thing we call metabolism again? It's like vanished. It's like a mythical creature, this metabolism that I've heard so many good things about.
Like the Sasquatch.
Yeah. Eat your fat cells.
Rein us in, Renee. Rein us in.
I don't know if I can. It's possible with April.
I think what I would like to talk about is how I've known Renee. Right.
Let's talk about that.
Right. And I know anyone that knows Renee, don't we just love her voice? I just love Renee's voice. Just like, it's so earthy and deep, and wow, I wonder what Renee's thinking. It just comes right out of her mouth. You're like,
there's not a lot of filtering.
Yeah, and I love that about you because you just know where you stand with you.
True.
And you always have just incredible insight, and you really do want to help people. And I think right now, with everything that we're all going through, we need to band together with people that are like-minded so that we can keep marching forward in the progression that we're trying to create in each of our businesses and each of our families and our lives.
Yeah. So I met you through Centersphere. It was in a meeting one time, and your name got brought up in a meeting, and they were like, April, blah, 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 April, April, April. Everyone was like, I love April. And I was like, who is this April? I need to meet her. Who can introduce me? I really got to meet April. And so that happened. And then we happened to be on a call in March of 2020. And it was sort of
It was the first week when we were finding out everything going on.
Yeah, it was just like sort of...
It's like 7 of us got together and said, all right, we are going to keep our businesses alive. We were a mastermind group.
Yeah.
And we're like, we're not going to go into panic mode. We're going to march forward like generals in an army.
Yeah. And I thought it was just like a one-time... like motivational.
You thought it was one time?
Yeah. I thought it was like, we're going to like meet and we're going to be like, everything's going to be okay. And then I was never going to see these people ever again. But that's not April. So April took it upon herself to make sure that we had a meeting every week. We all checked in. We had somebody there to be like, it's okay when it was not feeling okay. And be happy for us when things did finally go better. And I think every single one of us in that group, we all grew our businesses during the pandemic. And I really attribute a lot of it to the support of our group. And April's so cute. She would like do a summary email and send it out to all of us with obviously a GIF or GIF, and she would have quotes, and it was just like, where does she find this energy? You always find more energy for people. Like, you always just dig deeper. Like, I know you are a busy person, but you took that time to make sure that we all had like that reminder of like what we were focusing on for the week and what we had talked about. And it just was really important to me during that year. I mean, how long did we meet? It was a long time.
We actually, I think, met an entire year, and then we finally realized that we were all going to make it, and so and then we all did. We all just got too busy.
Busier. Yeah. So it was like, it was just a great experience. So I really appreciate you. And
appreciate you. And this is what I'm thinking, like, do I want to talk about where this passion comes from because of coming from trauma and metamorphosizing it into beautiful energy for the world? Or if I just want to talk about, or something else I'm going to talk about. I'll talk about that. So trauma.
Everybody goes through trauma, and we still have emotional trauma after the fact, right?
Right. Yes. And so I think what I've learned from being a personal trainer and just a human on earth is you can decide what you want to do with that trauma. Like, you have to realize you're in it, and you have to realize there's a way out of it. And then you got to realize that there's a way out of it. And like a butterfly, you can break out of that cocoon and you can fly. And then you can just bring the butterfly effect into the world and what you are trying to do for the world.
That's an awesome analogy. I think that's a message everybody needs to hear right now, too. You know, like, maybe they're stuck in a job they're not happy in, or maybe they're in a relationship that's, not serving them anymore, and they need to possibly move on and embrace the unknown. And that butterfly doesn't know what's going to happen on the other side, does it?
Right.
Yeah, so...
Right, and look at how they can change your day when you're on a walking path and a butterfly just kind of flies by you. It's just like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
And so we have that effect on people as well, if we choose. And so that is my mantra, is unlock your power. So we're going to do a fist bump. Ready?
Ooh, okay.
And we're going to go... Unlock your power, power, power. So it
launched into the universe. We got the stars. Woo! You're feeling it.
So with 30 million cells in your body and 7 trillion nerves in your body, That's
a lot.
And 640 muscles in the human body, pushing and pulling against each other to get you through the day, with 50,000 to 75,000 thoughts a day in your brain if you have just one train of thought. But most people are brilliant and have many trains of thought. How do you tie all this together to be that passionate, unstoppable person? You get fit, and you get fit by April.
I mean, I fully support everybody getting fit by April.
Because it's about emotional health. It's about spiritual health. It's about mental health. It's not just about physical health. It's about your heart and taking care of it the best that you can and having the longest life that you can. It's about the sharp brain.
Yes.
Making sure that you get up each day and you know you're focused. You just know what you're going to do and you're just going to be stopped. And it's all about having strong bones. And right now it's about immunity system, keeping your immunity system really strong. And what we do with what we're going through right now is we learn from it and we grow from it.
Yeah.
And so we learned now we have to take care of our immunity systems. And I learned that I was touching my face 400 times a day before all this hit. And I was like, oh my goodness, I have to really pay attention to how much I'm touching my face. And I am very proud to say that I am down to touching my face 5 times a day now.
You went from 400 to 5?
Yes.
You're making me feel super self-conscious because I feel like touching my face now. I bet I touch my face all the time.
Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
It's itching by my eyes right now.
Take your elbow to it. But don't smudge your glasses.
This is difficult. Why?
Now I'm building up your discipline muscle.
Yeah, okay. So I can do it. I can do this. I can do anything with April. Aww.
And I can do anything with Renee.
Aww.
And I'm just so glad that we were able to connect today. Thank you.
Me too. I'm just so glad that everybody out there gets to meet April. If you have never had a conversation with her, I highly recommend it. And you should just do that during a training session. Just give it a whirl. Maybe it'll be your way to break out of your cocoon.
Oh, yes.
Right?
If you're in a cocoon.
Yeah.
Or it could be you are a soaring butterfly, but you need to connect with other soaring butterflies right now.
Aw. We all need more connection.
Yes.
More together, right?
Which is what I admire about what you guys are doing here is you're creating connections and you're focusing on the bright businesses in the community, and we need our community stronger than ever.
Yeah. We do. We have to band together. We have to keep supporting local businesses.
Yes.
And we're all going to be okay.
Yes.
That's the moral of the story.
That is the moral of the story.
Was there anything else that you want our viewers to know about you or Fit by April? I am so grateful for you being on the show today, and it was super fun. I am grateful for you in general in life, so thank you very much.
Bless you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I guess in closing, when times get darker, when things seem more bleak, when you're struggling even to put your feelings into words, know that you're a beautiful person and that you can reach out and get the help that you need. And there are people around you that care about you without even knowing you. And we want you pressing on, and we want all of us to be fit, because if each of us is fit, we live a longer life. And if we live a longer life, we get to have more profound effect on everyone and anything around us.
And with that, we will say goodbye. Thank you so much,
Goodbye.
April. Bye, everybody.